Last season, the Ultimate Bride Survival Guide began with a party at the scenic Black Hawk Country Club in Madison. 47 brides-to-be began the quest to win one of 3 wedding prize packages and to become Fox 47's first ever Ultimate Bride. The party was a large bridal shower where the ladies enjoyed thrilling bridal games and competitions. Out of this evening of dancing, dressing, and competition came 3 finalists, all who were awarded the opportunity to become the Ultimate Bride. Now the adventure truly began. The 3 finalists, Ashley, Chelsea, and Rachel, embarked on a summer-long journey, each meeting with multiple wedding vendors from the Madison area to help plan the wedding of their dreams. They traveled over 3,000 miles, met remarkable people, and began to craft their once-in-a-lifetime dream wedding. By September, the adventures were complete, and it was time for the 3 brides-to-be to come together and find out who would be crowned the first ever Fox 47 Ultimate Bride.
I am very excited to finally start planning. I've been waiting all summer to actually talk and book with vendors, so I'm very excited to start planning and get my wedding underway. I had a lot of fun with the dancing, but you know, just meeting all the different people and learning what everybody has to offer, it's definitely made the wedding planning process a lot more fun.
You cannot even understand how excited I am to finally start checking things off my list. My best memory through all of this was getting to meet with the woman who has Photo Booth Creations, and me and Scott getting to tell her a little story about the Princess and the Frog. I think it's really neat to have all of this because someday when my little girl gets married, she can watch her mom plan her own wedding.
I'm so excited, and just the suspense after the 3rd place and then 2nd place, I was just so excited and can't be more grateful. First step is contacting the vendors and just making sure that we can work on the things that I want as a bride, and then integrating those ideas. So going into it, I was just going into it to have fun, and now that I can look back on this 10, 15, whatever years down the road is just something that is cool and adds to our wedding planning experience, because everyone looks forward to the day of, but it's the planning that really leads up to that big day, so that's part of the experience as well.
It's back! Fox 47's Ultimate Bride Survival Guide has returned for another thrilling season. 47 brides-to-be were selected from Fox 47's Ultimate Bride Survival Guide contest entries, and now they're ready to compete. They gathered in mid-spring at Black Hawk Country Club in Madison to compete in a variety of exciting bridal shower games, such as photo competitions, dressing the bride, karaoke, the dance-off. Even with all the fun that was had, the brides competed against one another trying to gain the slightest edge. No matter the effort, only 3 were to be victorious.
I feel really overwhelmed with all this. I really didn't think I was going to make it when they had the dance-off with other people in my group. I didn't even think I made it, so I'm really excited, nervous. I don't know, I feel everything right now.
I'm really excited about this opportunity. I had absolutely no idea that I was going to win. Nobody else at my table did. And I'm feeling like I need some caffeine because I'm headed to go work a night shift after this interview.
I'm having fun. I should have expected my table to do such a good job because we had some awesome people there. And, well, we got to do some karaoke, which I'm a bit of a karaoke junkie. So this is so much fun, and I can't wait to do more of this.
These ladies will each win one of 3 fabulous wedding prize packages worth up to over $17,000. Join these 3 lucky brides-to-be as they embark on their summer-long adventure to become Fox 47's next Ultimate Bride.
When I got the phone call that I was chosen to attend the bridal shower at Black Hawk, looked at my phone and listened to the voicemail and hung it back up, went back to sleep and kind of thought it was a dream, and then listened to it later and was like, I wonder what this is about, and Googled it to find out more information. So I looked a little more into it, and I was like, this looks kind of cool.
First of all, I got the email saying that I'm part of this, and I got the phone call and got more information and called around to every single one of my friends that are going to be part of my wedding and whatnot and said, all right, who's available for this? And my friend Jessica just happened to be available, and I'm like, all right, well, two things need to happen first. I need to know what is going to be going on so I'm prepared, and we need some kind of a matching outfit.
Day began, my friend Liz came with me, and she came from Milwaukee, so I waited for her, and then we weren't really sure how to get to Blackhawk because it was kind of up in the hills, and so we drove around a little bit and actually did some sightseeing. I haven't been around that part of Lake Mendota in a while, so I showed her some of the sights in Madison, and then we pulled up there.
And then attended the shower. Unfortunately, none of my bridesmaids live in Madison, so none of them were able to attend with me. But my very good friend was going to attend. Last minute, she had to travel for work, so her fiance, Tyson, who was also one of my groomsmen, attended the shower with me. It was kind of fun walking around. Everybody thought that Tyson and I were engaged and kept congratulating us, but he's just my really good guy friend.
So we got there after going up this ridiculously steep hill that I was so thankful that it wasn't winter anymore, because there was no way Putt-Putt was going to get up there, which is my car. There's just no way. And got in there, talked to a few of the people, and then I decided, all right, we got our spot right in the middle of the entire room.
And we had a good time walking around. We checked out all the vendors.
I'm Dickie from Abracadabra Limousines. We offer a full service, weddings, parties, and also trips to the Packer games and Brewer games. We offer full service. We offer also return service at night. We'll take the bride and the groom to the hotel or wherever their destination is. We have specialty vehicles. We have one of the largest fleet of specialty vehicles in the Midwest. The one we have right here, this is a Top Kick, a 24 passenger vehicle. It's a truck that was made into a limousine. Very, very, very rare. Plan on having a good time when you call Abracadabra.
I thought it was beautiful. I didn't know that it was open to the public, so I guess it never was a thought in my head, but it's gorgeous, and I would really think about something there, like either the shower or the rehearsal dinner.
That is just the most amazing, beautiful landscape you could ever see. It was just that Blackhawk Country Club, the view. Oh man, of course. I could see why they picked where they picked, because it's amazing.
The director of Blackhawk Country Club welcomed us and then started talking about the history of Blackhawk Country Club. And I was like, this seems kind of odd. And then Tyson's like, I bet we're supposed to pay attention to this. So we listened, and then sure enough, a while later they gave us a trivia sheet all about Blackhawk Country Club and the history. So fortunately, Tyson and I paid attention, and I think we got all those questions right.
There was the gentleman from the country club who talked about the country club, and we went through all of that, and me and Jessica, we were just like, all right, this guy's talking for some reason or another. Might as well pay attention to what he's talking to. So we actually took notes. You should have seen the paper. We had so much notes from the date it was made, or the date the place was built, from the day country clubs became a super booming. I still remember, he said 1990, and I'm like, well, okay.
It was interesting because the first thing we did was a gentleman from Blackhawk actually talked about that. So that was interesting to hear the history about it, because I'd driven around there before and to know about the Indian mounds and things like that. And then the key word when we walked in was somebody told us, make sure you listen to everything and pay very close attention to everything. So then when he started talking, my friend started taking notes, and I was like, what is she taking notes for? And then she's like, he said remember everything. So that was kind of a good part, because for the quiz, we got all those answers right, so that was kind of fun.
There were some more trivia activities. There was bridal bingo, which we didn't do so well on.
Went on to the next thing where there was bingo throughout the thing, and I love bingo. Bingo is my thing. I don't like gambling, but I like bingo. Can't help it.
There was a good variety of games, so that was good. Some that were just like sitting at the table, and then others that you had to participate in with everybody.
My name's Samantha Cool, and I work at our Bandidos Northport Drive location. And I'm Betsy Calabresa. I work at our new Middleton location. We offer many semi-private rooms at all 3 of our locations for rehearsal dinners and bridal showers. And at our Middleton location, we are adjacent to the Holiday Inn Madison West. And we also offer a full ballroom for a wedding reception.
One of the things that I think makes Benvenuto's unique is our very diverse menu. So we are called Italian Grill, but we definitely have many other menu options, which is great for brides because oftentimes you have some picky eaters in your group or are feeding a large group for a rehearsal dinner, for example. So we can narrow down menu items for you or go through all the menu items to let you know what we have to offer.
There were cupcakes, there was bowling, there was photography. LK photography was another one. And she had some things to offer for special photo shoots that I had never heard of before. Kind of like a lingerie photo shoot before the wedding, like a trash the dress thing that you could do after the wedding. And she was also very talented.
We are a photography boutique located in downtown Reedsburg, Wisconsin. We meet with the brides, we talk about our services and make sure that we're a good match, and then if they choose to hire us, we help them every step of the way, from the planning stages all the way through the final through of the getting everyone prepared and where they're supposed to be the day of the wedding, making sure everything goes smoothly. We actually have a background in both photography and graphic design, so we come with a very interesting viewpoint with our photography. It tends to be more of a photojournalistic and creative style, a little bit outside of the box thinking. From a photography standpoint, I highly recommend that they feel very, very comfortable with whichever photographer they choose. Having that initial connection along with a love of the photographer's picture is the key to making sure they love their photography in the end.
We went through some of the booths and we decided to get our photo booth picture done right away before everyone else, since there wasn't a line. We had kind of fun doing that. We talked to all the people in the booths and kind of got to know some of the ideas and look at the invitations and things like that, so it was kind of fun.
Invites by Jen was the invitations, and she is extremely talented. I was so impressed by her designs and everything that she had to offer, and spent a while looking through her invitations.
I'm Jen with Invites by Jen. I make wedding invitations and customized stationery. I help the bride personalize their wedding from start to finish, so all the way from the save the dates to the thank you cards, and I help them have a cohesive feel and look with all of their stationery. When brides come and work with me, they can have free reign on the design, so they don't feel like they have to choose a design that I already have while flipping through a book. The very first thing that you should do is get your budget prepared, and in order to do that, you need to have your guest list nailed down. So make sure that you have all of the people you want to have invited on your list, and then you can go from there.
My table just rocked. We just all happened to be clicking together as soon as we got to the first thing, which was making a dress out of toilet paper. I had watched, like I said earlier, the Bridal Survival from last year, and I saw a couple of things that worked. And I just started going, and it was awesome. We were getting Julie all dressed up, and then it came to that point when the camera came to me, and then I'm like, I wanted to say accentuating her assets, but it's just, I fumbled and said assets.
Another big thing was we made the dresses out of toilet paper, and our table won that. So that was a big win for us and got us lots of points.
Played a lot of fun games, met some good girls, and it was entertaining and good hors d'oeuvres and everything. And then we went, what else did we do? We did the toilet paper dress. I had played that at a shower before. That was kind of fun.
Emily's friend, she brought a guy with her, and of course they dressed him up, and that was hilarious. That was just the most funniest thing ever. He was just having a ball, too.
The dresses were really pretty. I thought they brought a good selection of different styles that girls could kind of see themselves in, and just different arrays. I thought that was great.
Brides and Belles had dresses set up there, and they picked a really good assortment of dresses, and it definitely drew people in to come and look at the dresses and check them out. So I was impressed by the different dresses that they had there. They were all just gorgeous.
I'm Amber, a bridal consultant with Brides and Bells in Reedsburg, Wisconsin. I help brides try on dresses and figure out their wedding. We are in a small town, but we have the big store elegance, but with a small town service. Definitely just come in and start trying on dresses. Don't just look around on the internet or look at magazines. It's best just to come in and start trying. Have fun. That's what it's about. You should have a good time on your wedding.
Piano fondue, and I look up and, oh yeah, it's a Wanna Can. Hi, Eric. Just happens to be one of my friends of a friend of brother kind of thing, and I'm like, all right, this world's already getting too small.
My name is Eric Jekyll. I'm the executive assistant and road manager for Piano Fondue Dueling Pianos and Savvy DJs out of Madison, Wisconsin. Piano Fondue Dueling Pianos is a live entertainment act with 2 piano players that basically take requests of the songs that you want to hear. And then we also have our DJ that comes in that's high energy and a non-stop show throughout the entire night. My job with the brides is just to reassure them, making sure that they're comfortable, relaxed, and that their wedding is going to go off without a hitch, and everything that we do on the day of is our responsibility and not theirs. What makes us unique is that we have live entertainment and a DJ with our wedding package. Most people, you're just either going to get live entertainment or just a DJ. We bring that both into one event for you.
Karaoke, which I think was the low point for me for the evening. Not really my thing, but I think I at least gave it a good shot and had fun while doing it, which was the important part.
Talked to a couple of the DJs, and one I just happened to know, Timothy, and I talk to him like from time to time. He also DJs at the Silver Eagle. John, he's awesome, and he knows that that Timothy and I are karaoke nuts. So it was just kind of a, like I said, small world.
Hi, I'm Jeffrey Sandler from Celebrations Entertainment. I run a disc jockey entertainment company, a full-service entertainment company, specializing in disc jockeys for wedding receptions, and we have all sorts of really great things like photo booths and decor lighting, uplighting, monogram gobo lighting, and just decor furniture, as you can see we have in our booth now as well. Right from the get-go, from the time that the bride contacts us the first time, we're offering our expertise, our professionalism, our suggestions to make her day not only special but unique. Everybody wants a unique wedding, so we're helping take her vision and her ideas along with our experience and our professionalism and build in an event for her that is unique to her and her fiance, of course, because it's about him too, and the family, and just make it a very special evening. As soon as we start doing that, the trust that's built between us and our clients is phenomenal.
I think my favorite challenge was the karaoke. I had fun with that. Amy, who's you'll see, was the singer for our group, and she did really well. And my friend Liz used to coach a dance team at UW Oshkosh, so she kind of made a little basic step for us to try to blend in and do something a little different, do a little dance with it. So I had a really good time with that.
My name is Josh Cool from Be Cool Entertainment. I am the owner and operator of the DJ business, and actually a few different DJ businesses. I own and operate Mad City DJs, Be Cool Entertainment, and In a Snap Photo Booth. We work really closely with the bride in order to get to know them and get a good feel for who their guests are, in order to make sure that we bring the most personal show that we can for their day. We meet with them one-on-one at least once or twice before their wedding day. We spend at least a couple hours with them face-to-face, and then we also do a lot of prep time over the course of their week leading up to their wedding to really get a good feel for their vision and really bring that to fruition on the day of their wedding. One of the things that kind of sets us apart from other DJ companies is a lot of our guys that work for us are a little bit younger, a little bit fresher to the scene, but along with that doesn't necessarily mean that they are less experienced. A lot of our guys have had experience in other areas, especially club DJing and stuff like that, that really bring a different perspective and a different approach to what you've typically seen in weddings in the past. Always take time to meet with your vendors before you make your decision. I always encourage each and every one of the brides that we work with to take as much time as they need to not only meet with us, but consider their other options, meet with other people, and make sure that the vendor that they go with is the best fit for them. Weddings are a very personal experience, and I feel, especially as a DJ, we work best with the brides and grooms and deliver the best on our promises when we make that connection with brides and grooms that we really know are going to be a good fit for us.
Oh, my favorite event was karaoke. That was just so much fun to show exactly who I am, what I'm about, and just the one talent I'm like proud of, at least for myself, other than taking care of other people. Singing is, well, it's a passion.
We talked to everybody, so it was good to kind of get an all-around idea of different ideas that these vendors could do for you and for your wedding.
Hi, I'm Jeff Cummings, the General Manager of the new and exciting Badger Bowl. We're an entertainment destination where we can customize parties for just about any occasion. At Badger Bowl, we've recently renovated our party rooms, and we have rooms available for something as small as a bachelorette party up to a very elegant wedding reception. I guess the best advice I could give a bride is to keep an open mind and be willing to receive some suggestions that may be something they're thinking that's a little outside the box but could make their event a huge success.
I got around to talking to Gigi's Cupcakes, and they actually can make me a wedding cake that's gluten-free. You don't understand how amazing that is to me, because it's hard to eat anything that has flour in it, which is everything.
We are Gigi's Cupcakes, located at Hilldale Mall in Madison, Wisconsin. We help them from day one picking out their cupcakes to the final day getting everything set up and ready to go right before everyone comes in for the reception.
But we help the grooms as well, not just the brides.
Yes. What makes us unique mostly is our Gigi swirl. Gigi has a large swirl on top of her cupcakes that nobody else has, and we really love making that something that we can have customized to the special day. So different colors or sprinkles are really fun to do for that. Choose cakes that you like. It's all about you guys, so have fun with it and enjoy the cupcakes.
There was the officiants who I had seen at a couple different bridal shows, and it just so happens that they were there at the bridal shower at the Fox47, and I was just like, wow, this is just awesome.
I'm Connie. This is James. We're married and we're happily ever after wedding officiants.
One of the ways in which we're unique in terms of wedding officiants in Madison and Dane County is that we're a happily married couple. And so we bring the gender differences to each of our weddings as we both work on crafting them together.
We feel that it's very important for couples to have confidence in their officiant and to know that they're experienced and they're going to do a good job for them.
At the end, they announced that there was going to be a battle to the death and we're being super dramatic, and that the best way to figure out a tie would be from a dance-off.
I thought the girls did great in the dance-off. I mean, there was no breaks in between. I felt like it was like a 5-minute long dance-off. And thank God I didn't have to do it, because I think I might have keeled over. I think I saw some lawnmowers and shopping carts pulled out. I think everyone pulled out their moves.
Yeah, it's been a while since I really have boogied down, and I swear it was probably only 5 minutes, but it felt like a good hour worth of dancing that I did, and that's a lot.
I attended the shower with absolutely no intentions of winning. Seriously. I just wanted to go and have a good time, and I thought it would be a good way to check out some vendors and get some ideas for my wedding. I really had no plans of winning. I didn't really go there with like a competitive attitude, like, we're going to do this, I want this really bad. We really just wanted to have fun.
In the back of my head, I guess I thought there was still a twinge of hope, but I really kind of just was thinking I had a good time. It was fun watching the girls dance. I don't know, I was kind of torn about it. I wasn't sure which way. There's always a glimpse of hope in the back of your head, you always think, but maybe I was trying to be pessimistic, so I wasn't too disappointed.
I guess that's probably the best part of the entire night. I got to be myself and make a complete fool of myself, and yeah, I didn't have any alcohol or caffeine, which is really shocking, actually.
We definitely participated in the games and activities to the fullest, and We're trying on all of them, but was not expecting to win at all.
When they did announce it, I was shocked. Actually, my friend started crying. I looked at her and I said, "Are you crying?" She's like, "I don't know, I'm just overwhelmed. I'm surprised and excited." So, and in our ride home, it was kind of fun, like just kind of talking about it. And she's like, "I think I always knew we were going to win." So, it was fun.
I guess the reason that people should vote for me are Brian and I have been in love since we were 19 years old, met in organic chemistry. Our love of science has led both of our careers. I'm a nurse at the Children's Hospital. He's in vet school to probably become a small animal veterinarian. And I'm actually going back to school this fall to get my nurse practitioner in pediatrics. So it would be great to win this and have some extra help for our wedding, since we have a lot of school bills to pay. We also have a dog named Milo that we adopted from the Humane Society a while ago. So he's just important to mention because we both love him a lot and we both love animals. So we feel it's really important to support the Humane Society.
I want people just to have fun, get to know me, vote for me. I hope I win. This will be fun.
These are the kind of make and breaks where, you know, this can either make my wedding amazing or, well, it's still going to happen anyway, and there's still going to be karaoke, and I'm still going to have a great time at my wedding. The only way I'm ever going to get exactly what I want for my wedding is basically, like I said, I'm doing it all myself. And if I didn't have to do it all myself and didn't have to be scattered in 50 million directions, not to mention I have 3 jobs and going to school. So yeah, I could use some help. And Timothy's working and going to school, so whatever help we could get, whatever kind of votes you feel like you need to give me, please donate your votes to me. I will appreciate them and I will sing a song for you.
So today was my first time driving, or I shouldn't say driving, I didn't get to drive it, but riding in the White Flame. Maybe by the end of the summer, somebody let me drive the White Flame, because I don't know, I grew up learning how to drive a minivan, and I think I could show you guys some stuff about how to really handle a minivan.
White Flame, sorry, not White Lightning, but I feel it's like as fast as lightning. It's pretty sweet. It was my first time, my first ride. It was pretty exciting, and as I think, if it had a haircut, it would have a mullet. That's what I think about the White Flame.
At least it's clean. You guys don't understand. My car, my vehicles, I tend to carry my world with me, and to see how very clean your car is, and just because I was expecting, you know, this and this and this and, you know, all of the things that you would expect for a production. You know, I was expecting lighting, and I was expecting like this much room to sit, and yeah, no, I was just fine, comfortable.
Ooh, flame-tastic, is that a word?